All right, all right. Well, welcome everyone. Happy Monday. Hopefully, everyone is having a phenomenal week. I'm excited to be on the call today. We're going to get started in just a minute. And so, welcome everyone. Welcome in to the Patchcast. So excited to have you on today. Yes, yes, yes. I see people from all over the country piling in. All right. I see you guys. Welcome. We have a very exciting call today. Very exciting call today. I cannot wait for you guys to hear our speakers on the call. Some of you are ex-athletes. And if that's you, then this call is going to be extremely informative. We know that athletes go through so much on the day-to-day. As many of you know, I have an athlete in my family. My son is an athlete. My family, bunch of athletes. And a lot of people don't know it. We actually are related to Kobe Bryant and a couple other professional athletes. But one thing I know for sure is that they go through a lot of pain and suffering. You know, if you want to reach any goal in life, you're going to have to suffer a little bit. You have to struggle, and you are maybe going to experience some pain as you go along in the process, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, whatever it is. These things will happen. It's a part of life when you're reaching to the next level. And so nobody knows more about that than our athletes. And what I'm coming to find out as I get to know our team, we all know that we have athletes, people that share that they're athletes, but we have a lot of people that never shared that they were an athlete. And I just thought it was so funny when Miss Lisa Platt met my son at a meeting, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I'll take you down." And I'm like, "What does she mean she's gonna take him down? He's 6'6". I'm like, "What do you mean you're gonna take him down?" She said, "Oh, I used to be a really good point guard." I was like, "You used to be a point guard?" And so not only did she play basketball, but she played tennis. She also was someone who rode horses. And so she's been an all-around athlete her entire life, which I should have known that with her energy level and her excitement here with this incredible product is greatly because she has experienced lots of pain and suffering as a result of being an athlete. And so we're going to have her share. Then we have several other athletes on the call today that are going to share a little bit about their journey. And we have a special guest, a ex-pro baseball player on the line. He's going to come on and share just some encouraging words. He is such a motivational person, and so I'm excited to have him on as well. But many of you who are on this line, you may have just been invited because someone told you you need to hear about a new technology that's changing lives. And that's exactly what we have in our hands. And when I saw this technology, I had to jump in. I had to get involved because I had never seen anything so powerful in my life that could transform people completely, all naturally. Now, I don't know if you realize it, but when you're watching TV and you see all those commercials talking about different prescription drugs, at the end, they say, "Oh, your leg could fall off. It could cause blindness, could cause diabetes. It could cause death." I mean, and for whatever reason, because our doctors are telling us about these drugs and it's on TV, for some reason, we just ignore the clear signs that this could potentially be detrimental to our health. And the truth is, the number three reason why people do not make it in this life and they pass away prematurely is due to medical intervention. Okay. And of course, number two is cancer. Number one is dealing with heart disease. And so, can you imagine that you take a drug, and that happened to me? They prescribed the drug for me, and I heard it on the radio: cease and desist. Stop taking anyone taking this medication, stop. And I tell you, that made a profound effect upon me and really led me on this journey of natural health, which should be a part of our lives every single day because something is always going on. You trip over a shoe, you eat something that doesn't agree with you. There's so many things that happen. And so we are definitely excited about sharing the testimonies that we have in our hands. And if you have a friend or family member that's suffering in any way, I suggest you get them on the line so they can hear these testimonies. But listen, guys, again, I'm excited to be your host today. My name is Erica McQueen, and I am an author. I am a holistic healer. I've worked in the entertainment industry. I'm a mommy mogul, and I'm excited to share this incredible technology, X39. And I'm wondering, Miss Lisa Platt, are you out there?
Yes, I am, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, blessed day. And I know I am. Thank you,
certainly
Erica. I
am.
appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Good to see you.
It's always
Good
a
to see you.
pleasure. I am doing laundry, but I'm going to give you all my testimony. A year, it's been now, it's been a little over a year. Okay. It's been about 13 months. And yes, I'm an athlete, a former athlete. I grew up riding horses. I would go over the fence a lot of times without them. That was no fun. Then at the age of 13, I picked up a tennis racket and I went from beginner to advanced in 1 month. I actually got a tennis scholarship to college. Unfortunately, didn't know what I wanted to do in life. So, but during those times with the tennis and the horseback riding, and I've been standing on my feet for 45 years in the hospitality industry as a bartender server. So with all of that combined, that what happened, I got an MRI and they told me I have scoliosis, herniated disc disease, sciatica on both sides. And I was wondering why I've been in excruciating pains for years and years. So the doctor gave me heavy medication, antidepressants, anti-inflammatories, and painkillers. And I'm like, this stuff is killing my stomach and hurting even more. So she said, well, that's all we can do for you. So I went to the chiropractor twice a week and no relief, none whatsoever. And then one day I go to the car wash right over there across the street. And I just screamed out to God, you've got to help me. I can't do this anymore. I'm physically broken. I'm mentally broken. And I'm financially broken. And I said, I can't end my life because I believe in God and I don't want to go the other direction. But I was starting to drink a lot and trying to cover the pain up and nothing worked. And then I went to the car wash and I screamed out to God and I said, you know what? I'll even settle with getting married again. And I came out of the car wash and I turned to the left and I saw a 6'7" tall, dark and handsome with a nice car. And I said, ooh, perfect. Thank you, God. So when I met him, he was like, my name's, I said, hi, I'm Lisa. And he said, my name's Prince Hines. I was like, oh, God got me a prince. So he says, I'm Keith Lee Hines. I'm a former baseball player from the 80s. And I'm looking at him like, ooh, you might be my third husband. And then he says, so you're going to ache some pains in your body? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like trying to make you my boyfriend and you're wondering if I could do anything. And the answer is no. So he said, can I put a patch on you? I said, sure. So he put a patch on me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Within 20 minutes, the pain between my shoulder blades disappeared. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? He said, no drugs, no stimulants, non-transdermal, so nothing goes in your system. It works off the body's energy, the light of our body, and it reflects that back into our body, wakes up our copper peptides, which wakes up our stem cells. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Failed that class too, but who cares? I'd help. So I was so excited that the pain went away. I asked him one more very important question. Is there a business opportunity to this technology? And he said, yes. I said, how much to sign up? He said, 300. I said, sign me up. It's been over a year. I've made that back plus tons more. I'm helping so many people. And it's so nice when you patch somebody and you call them back, even within a few hours, and like, oh, that pain went away. I told you it worked. So I'm just so excited and blessed. And I want to thank you, Keith, for bumping into me that day and God introducing me to you and to this technology. And Erica, I love you. You're the best mentor. We're having so much fun. That's what it is, guys. Just enjoy your life. And now I lost 25 pounds. I feel great. I look great. I'm getting younger. I'm not 62 anymore because my heart reversed by 8 years already. So I'm 54 and I love it. And I'm so happy and I will never stop wearing this patch. And I just cut myself today. So I put a patch next to it and I'm going to take a picture of what it looks like at the end of the day. But thank you again, everybody. Thanks, Erica. I appreciate you. And I look forward to many, many, many more of these and look forward to a long, happy, healthy life with everyone. Peace out. A-Town down.
Lisa, that was so powerful. Thank you so much.
Bless, bless, bless.